Well, hello again, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Today's video is for those of you who have someone on your mind, and maybe you can't seem to stop thinking about them. This could be about someone that you are currently in contact with, or maybe even someone you haven't spoken to in a while, but they just keep coming up in your thoughts, in your dreams. You keep getting reminders of them all the time, and you don't really know why it's happening. You know, we're going to try and get to the bottom of things. This could have to do with your person's feelings, it could have to do with something else, but we'll try and give you as much clarity as possible. Before we go ahead and get started, I want to take this moment to check in with you guys and remind you to care for yourselves. So if you haven't had a chance to drink any water today, I really hope you take this as your reminder to go ahead and grab some water. Make sure you're getting a good amount of water in your daily life. And if you've been sitting in the same position for a while now, as a lot of us do, hopefully you'll get up and walk around even just for a few seconds, because your joints and bones and muscles will thank you. But let's go ahead and get into the video. So it's going to go from left to right. This will be pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can take a moment to breathe. Pause this video if you need to, and think about which of these piles is calling you in. Okay, well, hello my beautiful friends who chose pile 1. So if you guys felt attracted to this white pendulum, then this reading is for you. And you guys also chose the Golden Art Novu Tarot. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that word correctly. But the first thing that we're going to do for you guys, pile 1, is just draw a couple of cards to get a read on the overall energy that's currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 1's connection to their person, who they can't stop thinking about right now? Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. And then we're going to go ahead and draw one more. We have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So pile 1, I feel like you guys are asking about someone who you're currently in separation with. It's possible that this individual was sort of distant emotionally during your connection with them. I think that maybe they had a lot of responsibilities to juggle at the time, but it's also possible that they were choosing between multiple different paths in life, and one of those paths would have included you, but instead they seemed to walk away from the situation. Or it's possible that you both made a mutual decision to walk away from the situation just because that's what was best for you and because that's what would benefit you the most. I feel like you guys have learned a lot from this connection with your person as well. You know, you're a lot more mature, you're a lot more secure and confident because of some of the things that you've been through, but especially some of the things that you've been through in this relationship. I feel like it really was emotionally best for you guys to separate from each other. It has been really beneficial in your respective paths to be distant from each other, but I also feel like you've sort of imprinted, you've made your mark here on your person, and they've done the same for you. And it's a theme that keeps coming up, just thoughts of what happened between you and some confusion about where you stand with them as well as where they stood and how they feel. I just feel like this person was really like distant and wishy-washy and difficult to get a straight answer out of. Almost like you would ask a direct question, but then they would speak in riddles to respond. Like it would be really hard to decipher what it is they were trying to say, because they were really dancing around the answers you wanted from them without being straightforward. But let's get some more on this energy, Spirit. Why can't pile 1 stop thinking about their person? Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles, the Empress, and let's draw a couple more. figure out why can't pile one stop thinking about their person. We have the moon. Okay. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So with this Empress energy showing up here and its relation to Venus, I feel like pointing out that the Queen of Pentacles is also related to Taurus. So you or your person could be a Taurus or maybe a Libra, just with the Venus energy. And as well as that, we have the moon coming out here, which is also a big theme in the Eight of Cups. So you could possibly be a Pisces or a Cancer. But I'm sensing that this is like a complicated situation, pile one. I'm feeling like you guys are very prideful people, and it's difficult for you to admit when you're in a state of vulnerability and when someone sort of has an emotional hold on you. It's something that you like to deny, even within the deepest parts of yourself. And I feel like the person you're asking about is someone who really ended up, you know, sneaking their way past your walls, and ended up in a vulnerable part of your heart. And this is something that you're having a hard time processing because you're not really sure why you ended up caring so much for this person. I'm sensing that this is a connection where there was a significant distance between you, like emotionally. I'm feeling like this is someone you never really got as close to them as you would like to. And so you never really knew where they stood, and that adds just a lot more mystery to the situation. And I think you're holding on to sort of this prospect of your person showing you the respect that you deserve, and paying their full attention to you, because I feel like they were like distracted with other things, with other choices in their life, and you're sort of waiting on an opportunity to present yourself in a better light or have them pay their full attention to you so that they can understand sort of what they missed out on, because I'm feeling like they chose another path. It's possible some of you guys had children with this person, but it's also possible that they had children with other people as well, because I'm just sensing this like competitive energy as a part of the reason that they're on your mind. I do feel like there's some kind of unconscious communication happening here, pile one. I feel like your person, I feel like they're sort of howling at the moon, you know what I mean? I think that they maybe are having like arguments with themselves and pretending that you're there and like trying to justify their actions towards you without actually talking to you about it, you know? I feel like sometimes they imagine that they're being confronted or prosecuted for some of the things that they did to you, and it keeps coming up in their mind, and they're sort of like arguing about it. They don't want to take responsibility or feel guilt for the decisions that they made that like hurt your feelings. And I think that's part of the reason that this keeps coming up, because it's almost like the situation is haunting them. Like I see them feeling like they don't know why they haven't forgiven themselves for something. They keep going over and over it in their mind, and they don't know why you keep coming up in their thoughts, why they feel like they need to apologize to you for something. And I think they're denying that that's even what the emotion is. They're like pretending that they're above the situation and that they don't really owe you anything more in their own head. But deep inside, they know that the reason they can't stop thinking about you is because they feel like they owe you some kind of apology, pile one. But they're definitely trying their best to like deny that. I'm sensing that you guys maybe have known this person for a really long time, maybe for like a big majority of your life. Like this could have been someone significant that you knew in childhood or something along those lines, because I'm sensing that since the last time you spoke to your person, you've grown so much. Like you're a very different individual. You've overcome a lot of the battles that you were fighting at the time that you guys were in contact, and part of you wonders like what your person would think of you now, because you've done so much maturity maturing and so much growing. You've really like blossomed into who you are, stepped into your purpose, stepped into your individuality and your personality. And I think that you know that you would approach the situation much differently now, and that your person wouldn't be able to have the same hold on you as they did before. And I think there's this drive, like this competitive, prideful drive in you guys to prove that to them, that like they wouldn't be able to get the jump on you now, because you're just so much more confident and so much more mature than you were at the time that you allowed them to hurt you. I am sensing that the both of you aren't over it. It's sort of like this unconscious drive, like if a song gets cut off in the middle, it's stuck in your head all day. And I feel like it's that kind of vibe here, where like something got cut off in the middle. And you guys feel like it was because of certain circumstances they were in, and it was because of certain circumstances you were in. And so you need to sort of finish it off. And because it's unfinished, it's sort of rolling around in your mind and stuck in your head. But I do think that the feeling is mutual. Like I see your person even sort of being upset with themselves, angry at themselves, because they don't know why they can't stop thinking about the situation, and they just kind of want to get over it. But part of them feels like you're going to reach out to them. But I think part of you guys feel like they're going to reach out to you. But I think you're both prideful enough to say, well, no, I'm going to hold on to that pride and I'm not going to reach out to them. Obviously, I'm going to wait till they reach out to me. And I feel like the both of you are in that place. So it's difficult for things to get resolved or move forward because you're refusing to make the first move. But let's read a little bit more on just like the nature of this connection, what will help you like get over things, or what's gonna come. So what does pile 1 need to know? Why can't they stop thinking about their person, and what's gonna happen? Engagement ring, partnership, commitment, eternity. So, I feel like with this commitment card coming forward, for a lot of you, you're dealing with a soul contract here. I feel like a lot of us don't realize how our higher selves seem to make commitments with other people's energy, especially when in our conscious mind and in the 3D, sometimes our actions and their actions are a lot more immature than the agreement that our higher selves are making at the time. So I feel like your higher self has agreed with this other person to help each other to grow, because I think that you sort of trigger each other in just the right way. And I feel like there's a commitment that's still coming through here. And I think that because of that, I'm just like really attracted to this circle imagery with this ring. It's just this huge circle. And I think like no matter what your path in life is, it's going to lead back to each other. I feel like there's this, you guys are sort of having this energy where you want to see this person again just to prove to them that you're so much more grown and more confident. And I think it's because you're like preparing for this moment where you're going to end up back with each other. And this could be romantically, or this could be some other type of meeting, but I feel like you're on this path, this destined path to see this person again. And you're unconsciously preparing for that for a reason. But let's take a look at more energies here. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. I think maybe you guys, because I'm hearing abandonment wounds. And I'm feeling like you guys both have abandonment wounds, but you deal with them in different ways. I think your person's way of dealing with it is sort of a mentality where they're like, okay, I'm just going to abandon whoever makes me feel unsteady or uneasy before they can abandon me. And I feel like you guys manifest it in more of like an anxious way and trying to like control the situation. And you both need to heal those wounds in yourselves, but I feel like your higher self is working to help your person heal those wounds, and vice versa. And I think if you continue to have dreams about this person, that might be why. Because the both of you are honestly trying to uplift each other in the 5D and trying to help each other heal, because that's something you agreed to do. But you might not consciously know that. The snake, competition. That's what I'm saying. Like, you see this, it's like, I'm thinking seventh house, like open enemies. Like, you sort of have this relationship, this agreement, this commitment to just like sort of compete with each other and see each other as like respectable adversaries, if that makes any sense. So it's like that competition is pushing you to be better and to grow. Sunglasses. Watching, looking, perception, hand of cards, coffin, and photograph. I definitely feel like this could be someone from your past. I'm sensing a strong idea of separation here for you guys, pile one. But I'm sensing that this individual is someone who's known you in a really vulnerable place in your life. And you maybe failed to put on a good face, and that really bothers you because you're a strategic person. You keep your cards close to your chest, you don't show your hand, and you don't like it when people make it past the guards that you put up. And I feel like this person did that. So you see them as sort of this worthy adversary. And you think that things ended before you could prove yourself. But I see this as someone, there's going to be this return, this like new cycle that comes forward that's going to really close this out and allow you to find peace. Because you'll have new memories with this person in comparison to the old ones, and it will really put the situation to rest. But let's take a look at the Moonology Oracle. Here, what does pile one need to know about their connection with their person? Okay. Yes, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer, and there's another card behind it, which I can't seem to get. Okay. Adjustments are required, third quarter moon. And then we have the full moon in Cancer. Okay. Full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. I'm going to draw one more. Don't let pride get in your way. Confidence is your key to success. Both of these are moons in Leo, but I'm definitely sensing that there's some sort of pride that needs to be set aside on both sides of this connection, because the pride is there due to trying to protect yourselves. So I feel like you don't even have to do anything in the 3D, but I think if you send a spiritual message to your person, or try to send a telepathic message to your person that, hey, like, I am not going to approach this situation with pride. I am not going to hold on to the past or hold on to all the ways that I want to, impress you or embarrass you or whatever the case may be. I think it's going to allow for a more open channel of communication between you guys. Just setting your pride aside, even symbolically, metaphorically, on your own. And then your person will know spiritually that it's okay to maybe come forward and try starting a cycle where they make things right. Because I think they don't think they're safe to do that. Like, their higher self feels like, hey, don't approach this person, because they are still in sort of a vengeful place, a prideful place about the situation, and it's going to be sort of painful. Third chakra, I think there's a mutual sense of desire connecting you, and I think your person's energy has made it through all of your chakras. Maybe there was a sexual relationship here, just because I'm sensing that this person like sort of ended up exchanging energies with you in a very big way. The Magician and the Mirror, maybe you're manifesting your person, especially with these two cards together. You're manifesting for them to come heal your broken heart because they maybe did something that really hurt you. And I think it's working, but it's also like this manifestation is working because you're not even holding their energy hostage. I think it's really difficult to explain to some people that you can't just sort of force somebody to do something magically and through manifestation. It's not only disrespectful, but it's really, really difficult to impede upon someone's free will. And so if you're manifesting a person to come forward, it should only be to amplify an energy that already exists within their heart, which I think is what's happening here. You know, there is an energy within your person's heart that desires to return to you, that desires to heal you and make things right. And so I think you guys are, maybe if you are manifesting something, you're successfully manifesting that energy to amplify and to help them come forward. Door to romance. Healer of the ages. You're manifesting them to come heal you, you guys. And patience. So I think that what you guys, like, if you have a gut feeling about what's going to happen and the reason that this connection's still in your mind, I think the answer is yes. I think that's the biggest message here, is the answer is yes. Whatever question you're like asking, like, is this gut feeling correct? Am I thinking about this person because I feel like they're going to be coming forward to heal my heart, to do something? I think the answer is yes. It just is a matter of patience and waiting on divine timing to unfold. But let's close out this reading with some messages from your person. So Spirit, what does pile 1's person want to say to them? Which of these messages are true to their heart? Pile 2's person. Oh goodness, this flipped over. Okay, well, I lost it, so I will try and pause and look for it, but I'm gonna just draw a bunch of them and then we'll read them all at once. Okay, so a lot of messages came out here, and I did find the one that flipped over, but pile 1, you guys got a lot of messages. So we have, I am missing our conversations. I hope you notice me. Maybe they really are tugging at your energy here, and you guys are noticing this. I watch your social media. You make my body temperature rise. You deserve better than what I've given you. I wish we talked more. You are possibly the smartest person I've ever met. You always amaze me with the things you do and say. You make me laugh more than anyone. I care about you a lot. I'm afraid to be honest with you. I still think about the last time we were intimate. No one is more important to me than you are. I don't know how to fix us. I would give anything to hold you, and I trust you. So hopefully those resonated for some of you guys. Maybe a lot of them were personal to your situation, but hopefully that helped you guys find some clarity. But let's go ahead and close off this reading with some charms, and then I'll let you go. But Spirit, which charms might apply to pile 1 and their person? And we'll do a couple more. Okay. So pile 1, 4 zodiacs. You guys got Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Gemini, Cancer, and Taurus. And for letters, you got K, I, R, T, another T, P, O, and G. So hopefully those connected with you guys, but the charms don't have to. It's just a cherry on top with some confirmation. If the rest of the reading resonated, then it's probably for you. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I really hope that this was helpful for you. If it was, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I would love it if you left me a comment telling me all about your situation. And if any of you guys, pile 1, are interested in a private reading from me, then I do have my email in the description and also in the comment section, so that you guys can contact me there for more information on prices and my services and everything like that. And if any of you guys are interested in following me on TikTok, it is the same name as it is on here, Singing Doves Tarot, but there is no pressure at all. I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your day. Please don't forget to drink some water. I'm wishing you the best of luck, and bye-bye. Okay, well, hello, my beautiful friends who chose pile 2. So you guys chose the Light Seers Tarot, and you also might have felt called to this beautiful rose quartz pendulum. And if you did, then this reading is for you. The first thing that we're going to do for you guys, pile 2, is just draw a couple of cards to get a read on the overall energy that's surrounding your connection with your person at this moment in time. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 2's connection with their person? Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups and the Fool, and I'm just going to draw one more. Okay, the King of Wands. All right. So I'm feeling like you might have recently gone through a transition in your life, pile 2. I'm feeling like you are sort of in this chrysalis stage of a big, difficult emotional transformation, and because of that, it's difficult for you to pinpoint where you stand, like in general in the world. Your identity has maybe come into a crisis or come into question recently, and I feel like you are wanting to start a new journey, and I think that with some sort of action you took to start this new journey, you've met someone, and this would be this King of Wands here. You know, this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, the King of Wands does connect with Sagittarius most often, but we have this lion here, so it could definitely be Aries. I mean, it could definitely be Leo with the lion. But I'm sensing that this individual is someone who has really, really entranced you with their energy. There's just something about them where they don't hold a lot of the insecurities that you guys hold, if that makes sense. It seems like they have had 2 feet on the ground for a lot of their life. You know, they confidently take actions, maybe the way that they talk, the way that they walk, the way that they make their choices just seem so self-assured, and I think that's something that really attracts you guys to your person, because you're in such a questionable place, and maybe you don't have the best foundation in life, just to say that maybe you come from a negative upbringing, maybe you're coming out of a negative relationship, but I'm sensing that your person is sort of the antithesis of that sort of insecurity or lack of confidence or self-doubt that maybe you've noticed within yourself. You know, I feel like this is someone who really follows their heart, doesn't allow anything to breed self-doubt in them, and they just seem so assured. They're not questioning themselves, and they could be really exciting to be around. They just have this lively, bubbly energy. They might have a really bright, like, white smile, because I'm feeling like it's just so hard to not be happy around them when they're also happy. It's really infectious in their energy. They maybe are very sociable. They know how to make people laugh. They know how to really guide the vibe of a room and make it really positive. And I think that this is just really exciting for you guys. You're envisioning this whole new journey for yourself, and this person is involved, and you feel like they've really just hit you right in the heart and you just can't stop. Maybe you like met them recently or something, because I'm getting just this like overwhelming like passion and excitement, where you just want to like smile. You're so like excited about the connection. So let's look more into this. Ooh, so we have the Two of Cups. That's very interesting. Okay, let's draw a couple more. The Queen of Pentacles. The World. Ooh. And the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you guys have a life purpose that has a lot to do with your relationships with other people. And I say that because I'm sensing that a lot of you guys feel like a relationship is something that would really make you happy right now. But not just because of like codependency issues or a need for companionship, like a need to not be alone. I think that you guys are really good at independence, but I feel like you also learn the biggest life lessons from your relationships with others and from your pursuit of love. I think that you learn so much about yourself, and it's almost this big like rush, the challenge to grow and to expand your mind that comes with being in a relationship. It's like this thrill that you guys crave and seek for someone to sort of see you from the outside and show you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong, and whether or not you're showing people love correctly. I feel like you guys really focus on that as an aspect of your life, and so your relationships with others is a catalyst for growth, and it's something you really like to seek out. Pile 2. I'm sensing that you and this person are really meant to know each other right now. Divine timing is at play here. And you are really meant to learn about each other, to understand each other, because it's going to bring you so much clarity spiritually, and it's going to help you to understand who you are in this place in your life. I do feel like there is some sort of soulmate connection happening here. There is a tie and a bond between you, and you might be feeling this magnetic energy toward this individual because you know that there's something that they have within them to teach you. It's like you're really craving their energy because your soul sort of needs it right now. I'm definitely feeling like a lot of you guys are very spiritual as well. You could meditate in your daily life because I'm sensing that you have this very strong connection to spirit and to your intuition right now. And so, you know, I think you're getting a strong intuitive message to communicate with this person, because there's a reason that you're supposed to get to know each other. I'm feeling like it's possible that this is a same-sex connection, just because I feel like you and your person understand each other on a completely different level. Like the way that you guys think is very similar. It is extremely, in tune with each other. And I feel like there's a lot of unspoken energy between you where you don't have to say anything, you don't have to explain, you just understand this powerful energy that connects you both. You know, it's possible that you guys sort of laugh and fool around and flirt and have that really joking, foolish energy with each other because you can really riff off each other. You know, you can tell a joke and your person can add to it, and you just really riff off of each other's energy and feed off of that. I think that maybe travel could be involved here as well. Maybe you're meeting your person on a trip. Maybe you met them traveling abroad or something along those lines. Or you could just have a mutual desire to travel the world. I mean, we have this Sagittarius energy coming forward here. I think that both of you have similar goals in life. You value similar things. You find beauty in similar things. And there is just this kindred energy about your spirits. And that might be why you're feeling so powerfully toward them, is because this person is so energetically similar to you, and you definitely could benefit from having them as a friend even in your life. You know, it's just a very pure, positive energy that you guys share together that will really only benefit each other. But let's take more of a look at what's to come for this connection, what you need to know about this connection. We have heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. You know, I feel like this is someone you definitely have the potential to fall in love with if you haven't already. I think that, again, you know, you're meeting like the one. This is someone who is just so perfect for you, at least right now in this phase in your life. I feel like the world is always a reminder that life comes in phases and in seasons, and so does who you are and the things that you believe in. But I think that right now in this phase of both of your lives, you guys are extremely perfect for each other. And there's just so much potential for love in this connection. The chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment. Okay. I'm sensing that you guys have played that role maybe a lot in your life, maybe since you can remember from a young age. Again, with this like 5 of Cups card here and the way that it's represented, just with the cracks in the ground and all of these emotions coming into this abyss, I'm feeling like maybe there's some disappointment in your childhood, in your past, just some cracks in your foundation that made you feel sort of unloved, or made you feel like you had to chase others in order to get them to show you the love that you deserve. And it's possible that your person, you know, they're not just going to heal you through showing you affection. It's important to understand that your interest in this person is important for your growth. And I think that that's because of their assuredness within themselves. It's like watching their vibe and watching the way they behave and being around their energy will help you learn how to embody self-confidence a lot more, pile 2. Twin flames. Wow. I mean, that's beautiful. And definitely with this 2 of Cups coming up here and just the way that I'm sensing this energy, I use this deck a lot, and this card doesn't actually come out very often, so I feel like that's a very big sign, you guys. Yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. I'm sensing just this powerful energy. It's almost difficult to find words, pile 2, as to like how to describe this connection that you guys have with each other. It's very strong and it's very beautiful, and there's so much hiding beneath the surface. I definitely feel like divine timing has drawn you closer to each other and drawn you guys to meet each other. I think that this is someone you were destined to meet, someone who's just going to be a very powerful presence in your life. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. The runner. Wow. Okay, that's so funny. The chaser and the runner, you know, and twin flames coming up. I feel like you guys might play out a specific dynamic here for a while. I know that like a lot of people end up mistaking codependent relationships for twin flame relationships just because, you know, a lot of people describe it as a very toxic energy, but it isn't the same as what a karmic looks like, where it's this very painful, you know, phase of separation and this very explosive, difficult energy. I think that it happens in like a smaller and much more controlled way, the chaser and runner dynamic. I feel like, you know, you'll know it's healthy when it's healthy. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. That is definitely what I'm feeling for you guys, pile 2. The dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, adapt, change, heal. So that's beautiful. But let's draw some of the Moonology Oracle. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a stillness here. I think that you are almost like on the edge of your seat. Like you have felt this connection. You know you're interested in your person. And I'm sensing this energy like you're wondering if they're interested in you too. You don't know what to do with yourself. You know, you just literally are so excited about everything that's happening. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. But I feel like you're gonna come to find the information that you need with this dragonfly and the Ace of Swords coming forward here. I feel like your person does feel the same way, and they are going to just make the choice to tell you. That's what I'm sensing for a lot of you. Your dreams need a practical plan. So, you know, you could find ways to talk to your person, excuses to talk to them, maybe even test if they have feelings for you toward through trying to find excuses to talk to them. You know, if they show a lot of enthusiasm to spend time with you just for the sake of doing so, then maybe you'll know a lot more certainly. Have faith in your dreams. Wow. And we'll do one more. A time for healing. Wow, I feel like a lot of you guys who might be finding this pile are just coming from a difficult phase in your life, and you just are really hoping that this is going to be a phase of healing. And I do think that that's what's coming forward for you. And I do think true love is coming forward for you, especially within this connection. Let's take a look at the energy oracle, and then we'll get some messages from your person. Appreciation. Maybe you'll finally be noticed, you'll finally be appreciated. Second chakra. Interesting. So there might be an extremely strong sexual relationship that develops between you. The Two of Cups also definitely could be a harbinger of just a new phase of your life when it comes to your sex life. The Thinking Woman. I think you both are really thinking about each other right now. You're really pondering what this could mean, what's to come, and the desires that you're feeling towards your person. And cornucopia. Like, I feel like you're just on the edge of a beautiful, abundant connection. And I haven't gotten a reading this positive in a really long time, you guys. This is incredible. Adjacent possibilities. Angel of Love. Wow. So I feel like you guys should know that if you are still dwelling on certain past connections, on certain people who were in your life for a long period in the past, it's time to release those, because there is someone here, someone new, someone fresh, who's here to bring you love and here to bring you abundance. And it's time to end off some old cycles here. Clean out your life, clean out your closet, you know. It's time to move on from some of the negative energies that you've been dealing with for a while now. I think that something beautiful is coming forward, especially in this connection. But let's take a look at some messages from your person, pile 2. I'm just going to draw a bunch of them, and then we can read them all at once. Spirit, what does pile 2's person most want to say to them? What is true to their person's heart? Which of these messages are true to their person's heart, Spirit? I might take a step back until the time is right. I feel like, again, I feel like there's just going to be a phase of stillness before your person comes forward and tells you how they feel, just because they're really pondering the situation right now. I still feel your presence in my heart. You are on my mind this week. I feel like they are thinking about you. They are really pondering what this means, how they feel, what they're gonna do. You confuse me, and I am afraid of rejection. I think you guys could be waiting for your person to reach out, again, because they do have that like action-oriented, self-assured energy. I think you feel like if they have feelings for you, they're going to tell you. That might be your assessment of them. I'm still healing my relationship with love. This will definitely be a healing relationship for the both of you. I can't change for anyone but myself. You really know how to push my buttons. Sometimes I avoid you. Your energy is new for me. You know, we have that chaser-runner dynamic here. I admire your maturity, and I feel like that could be a focus for the both of you, maturity. Like there's something really ugly to you about doing things impulsively or childishly, maybe because you spent a long time doing things that way, or you were hurt by people who did things that way. So you're really trying to find the strength to even like parent yourself and make sure that you're becoming a mature adult and a mature person. Please let your guard down for me. I am trying not to hurt anyone. I never expected someone like you. You didn't do anything wrong. So maybe you guys are confused as to why your person has distanced themselves somehow. Can you keep a secret? I'm sensing for some of you that you work with this person. I don't know why I'm feeling a strong energy that like you're seeing them at work. And that could be why things are very like unspoken. Or like maybe they're like a teacher. This could just be someone who's like not supposed to be interested in you. You bring out a side of me that I don't recognize. I feel like you both are just coming into a new phase, a new journey in your life. But let's draw some charms, you guys. Figure out which of these could apply to pile 2. Okay. So pile 2, 4 zodiacs, you guys got Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius. Oh, we have Sagittarius again, which definitely makes sense. Libra again, Aquarius, Leo, and Cancer. And then we've also got the letters X, G, K, G again, N, E, S, F, U, R, and B. And hopefully that means something to you guys. You can try and spell something with those letters if you want. And the zodiacs don't always have to be you or your person's sign, sun sign. It could be your big 3 or something along those lines, or maybe even like the season that you met each other. However it connects to you, but also it doesn't have to. They're just a cherry on top for the confirmation. But if the rest of the reading resonated, then it is probably for you. I hope that you guys enjoyed your reading pile 2, and I really hope that it was helpful. If it was, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading from me, I do have my email in the description, and I'll have it in the comment section so that you guys can reach out to me there for more information on prices and my services and everything like that. But I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please don't forget to drink some water. I'm rooting for you guys, wishing you all the best. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, well, hello, my beautiful friends who chose pile 3. So you guys chose the Austera Tarot, and you might have been called to this beautiful pendulum here. And if you were, then this reading is for you. But the first thing we're going to do for you guys, pile 3, is just draw a couple of cards to get a read on the overall energy that's surrounding your connection with your person at this moment in time. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 3's connection to their person? What is happening between them? How are they feeling? Okay. Ooh. Okay. So you guys have the 3 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the Fool. So I'm feeling like someone has been dishonest in this connection, and I think it might be, for a lot of you, it might be your person, because I see you guys feeling really frustrated with the fact that your perception has been blinded in a way. Like, I think you wish that you could move the connection forward, you wish that you could know how your person is feeling, but then they're is some sort of dishonesty, a lack of straightforwardness. Your person is maybe refusing to give you a direct answer, and it sort of seems like they're not taking things very seriously. It's possible that you have a friendship with your person right now, and they, it seems like they're very interested in you. It seems like they have a lot of fun with you. You guys maybe are very good at riffing off of each other, joking, vibing, everything like that. But then when it comes to whether your person is interested in you in a deeper way, it seems like there is something going on where they won't give you an answer. They won't really give you some clarity. And that can be frustrating for a lot of you guys because I think that you feel like your person is interested in you in a deeper way than friendship, but you're not really sure if that's the case. And I think some of you might be really frustrated and wondering if you're wasting your time because, you can't really get a straight answer here. I am sensing that it's possible, your person is sort of surveying their options. I think a lot of you, if there is a third party involved here or someone else that your person could be interested in, I think that that that's the case. And for some of you who are watching this pile, I think that there is another person and you're worried your person is interested in them, but also you're really frustrated because they're not giving you a straight answer on whether or not that's the case, and you don't really know where they stand or how they really feel. I am sensing that you just feel a very strong connection to your person because you feel like you guys relate to each other, and because it seems like they're giving you such strong signs of interest. I am sensing that for a lot of you, you might still be in contact with this individual. Just the frustrating part is that you don't know what's going on, but this could also apply to a past situation, and this was just the energy before a separation because it is a general reading, but I am sensing for a lot of you, pile 3, that you're still in contact with your person. But I am feeling like there's just this overwhelming interest in the situation, almost like this obsession, or maybe that was the case when you spoke with them at the time, but just like this very obsessive energy, like you're waiting to get a message from them, you're waiting to be able to talk to them, you look forward to spending time with them, just this very strong interest in this person. Maybe you've never even felt this way before, and you just wish you knew where this was headed or what it meant or where it's going. Let's draw some more cards to read into the energy. Why is this person coming up in your mind? Why can you not stop thinking about them? Okay, so we have the 4 of Swords coming up here in the reverse. And let me just draw a couple more cards here. Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know with this reading? We have the 8 of Wands. Okay. The Ace of Wands and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so the biggest thing I'm immediately getting from Spirit, pile 3, is that this is going to be a longer journey than you realize. I think that you guys are feeling this like extremely strong, undying passion to the point where you're like frustrated, like you just want things to move forward, you want clarity, you want to have what you're looking for now, and you don't know why things are moving so slowly. And I feel like you are not really going to see a resolution for a while. I think that there's just a sense of restlessness. You want things to keep moving forward. You want to make progress. You want to know everything. You want to know how your person's feeling. You want to know if they're sharing the passion that you feel towards you. And I feel like it's a really difficult burden for you guys to bear because it's consuming a lot of your life, that they won't really give you clarity and that this is still unresolved and you don't know where you stand or if you're going to get what you want. I feel like where things are ending up is that your person isn't ready for this connection. They don't know where they stand. They don't know what they want with you, but they love being around you. They love spending time with you. They love connecting themselves to you. And because of that, because of how much they crave and love your energy and how much they really are feeling that passion as well, they don't want to do anything to compromise things or to put a stopper on the momentum that you guys already have. Because I think they know that if they share the way that they feel, which is that they're not really sure, they don't really know, or they don't want something more right now, for some of you, that, you know, it might completely change the dynamic here, and it might make things a lot more awkward and a lot less free-flowing and enjoyable. So I feel like your person does feel this just desire to be around you and this passion towards you and this attraction. I do feel like there's a strong physical and emotional attraction here. There's a very powerful passion here, but I feel like your person is someone who maybe has some maturity issues. You know, I feel like they're just not ready for a relationship. It's not something they're interested in or looking for, and they wish that they could continue things with you without that label, without that commitment, or, you know, that responsibility. It's just not something they're ready for right now. But they don't know how to express that to you without disappointing you and without changing the whole nature of your relationship together. And it's a really big thing to deal with. I feel like where things are headed is that you guys are going to sort of want an answer, and you're going to push that on your person. And there might be some sort of ending. I see maybe some walking away and giving things some time to breathe. But I feel like, again, this is going to be a longer journey than a lot of you guys understand. Maybe you're already in a separation phase of this journey, but I feel like you are going to know this person for a really, really, really long time. And there are going to be phases where they come back into your life and phases where they leave. And I feel like there's going to be this energy where you're going to pick up where you left off. There's just going to be this undeniable chemistry, this undeniable just hunger to be around each other. Like hunger, I think, is the best way to describe it, you know, and it will become obsession, I think, for the both of you each time. Like you'll even like dream about each other. It'll be all you want is the connection and to consume more and to make it more. And I think it's because you have something to teach each other. There are ways that you each need to mature, and your connection to each other is what is going to show you what needs to be done to mature. I feel like the whole purpose of this person being in your life is that it's confusing too. It's this confusing whirlwind, and you don't really know what it means or what this person means to you. And I'm feeling, pile 3, like you're not meant to know yet. A lot of you are even like in the beginning stages of a very long journey here, and you're not meant to know yet where things are headed. Because there's going to be more phases where you're confused as to what this person means to you or where things are headed. But I do think things right now, the momentum right now, is headed for an ending. It's headed for a separation, but I hope that a lot of you guys know that, or find comfort in the fact that I see this being sort of a cycle. You will end up in contact with each other again. You will end up feeling this attraction toward each other again. But I think it's going to be confusing for a reason. I think that your journey with trying to find peace and trying to find clarity with that confusion is really important to who you're going to become. But let's take a look at the Island Time Wellness Oracle. Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know about their connection with their person? What's to come? Why is this person still on their mind? Okay, so we have coffin and we have engagement ring. You know, with engagement ring, I was just saying in another pile, I feel like, especially with coffin coming forward next to it, this is a sign that there is some sort of spiritual soul contract that you guys don't really know about in the 3D. And just bringing new beginnings, growth, and change. I think that there is some sort of commitment that your higher selves have made, you and your person, to help each other really purge yourselves of old energies, really find a relationship with who you are, find the definition of who you are, and find those periods of growth and that new beginning. And I think that there's going to be a cycle, there's going to be you know, a lot of phases where this person plays that role for you and is that catalyst for you. But let's take a look here. What does pile 3 need to know? We have the chaser. You know, I think maybe this is the role that you're supposed to be playing in this connection. And it might be the role you are playing now. But if you're feeling a restlessness like maybe I'm describing the connection you had with your person in the past, but now you can't stop thinking about it. I'm really feeling like that's because even if you don't have a concrete like plan or way in the 3D to contact your person, maybe you don't even have a way to contact them right now, but you can't stop thinking about them and everything that happened. And you can't shake the feeling that they're coming back into your life, that you're going to talk to them. I think it's because that is what is going to happen. We have photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. And I think you guys, some of you who are in separation, pile 3, you guys think that your person dislikes you or that they have something against you. They don't. They really, really desire to connect with you again as well. If this is a separation and you're coming here because there's a separation, your person really misses you and they desire to connect with you as well. And you should know that at the very least for right now. But we also have not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence. Yes, and I think that your relationship with this feeling in yourself is what your person, pile 3, is here to teach you about and here to help you heal. The snake, competition, enemy, clever. The other woman, maybe, you know, again, maybe your person is making you feel like you're not enough, making you compete for their attention, for their affection. But I'm sensing too, like, if that's an energy that happened in the past, it'll change in the future. There's gonna be like a lot of different cycles. I don't know. I'm feeling like there is this relationship as it is now, and then like it has a lot of different forms and evolutions and ways that it's going to present later on. Love, unconditional love. Again, I feel like this is a lesson you're meant to be taught too. Time with friends, moving on, happy single, living in the moment, having fun. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, third-party interference. So this could, you know, represent your connection now. I'm sensing it might represent your connection in the future too. Third-party interference makes me feel like maybe there will be some sort of moving on as a result of the third party. But you will enjoy your time with your person for now. Let's take a look at the Moonology Oracle. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. And hold on, I think there's one behind it. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. I need you all to understand that when spirit makes messages like that, make the first move messages, it's because you are co-creating your reality. And like oftentimes we can sit back and feel like, oh, okay, the events around me have to do with divine timing and like the universe has it all planned, and that's completely true. But also sometimes spirit needs you to know that you are co-creating and your choices are going to create the destiny that's in front of you. And it's also a reminder too that if you're sitting there regretting a choice that you've made, if you're sitting there regretting something you've said or the way it affected your person or the way it affected a connection, no matter what it is, remember that everything happens for a reason, and that the choices you make have happened for a reason as well. And it is leading toward your highest good. A new start is coming. You're very close to achieving your goal. And then let's take a look at the energy oracle. Journey. Yes, I feel like this is going to be a long journey. Hostilities. Angel of love. Maybe you guys have had to, again, that like not enough emotion. You've had to fight for love. You've had to fight for affection, possibly. And this could be a recreation of that cycle for a lot of you, I'm sensing. But I do think it serves an ultimately positive purpose. But maybe you won't feel that way now. A woman holding a heart. Maybe this has to do with learning about offering your heart to people. Adjacent possibilities. I'm just gonna... The garden and the gate. Indecision. So maybe you guys feel like you've like walked up to abundance and seen it and been right there multiple times, but then people don't necessarily let you in. And maybe even you're always one choice away. Someone's choice away from finding that love that you deserve or that you're looking for, but people don't necessarily choose you or allow you to have that abundance you're searching for. And I feel like that's because you have a very powerful purpose, especially with your sense of identity and especially with the impact you're supposed to make on others. And I think that if you were to get what you want in certain people who have denied it to you, it would change your path entirely and it wouldn't lead you to the abundance you truly deserve. So it's important to remember that, you know, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. What you thought was abundance may not have been, and that's why it was denied to you. But let's take a look at some messages from your person. What does pile 3's person want to tell them, Spirit? Which of these messages are true to pile 3's person's heart? I'm going to draw a bunch and then we'll read them all at once. But Spirit, what does pile 3's person want to say to them? Feeling like this one too. Pile 3's person. I need to say to them which of these messages are true to their person's heart. Yeah. Okay, pile 3. So, the truth is, I'm not over you. So if you are dealing with the separation that is the way your person feels, I wait by the phone hoping I will hear from you. That's the exact energy I was feeling too, with just the nature of this connection and how it is, like maybe both of you waiting by the phone. How could you? Maybe you said or did something. This could be you to your person. Maybe there was just some kind of betrayal here or something like that. How can you forgive me? Or can you forgive me? I honestly need some space. Yeah, I think I'm obsessed with you. I definitely think that, you know, there's that energy. I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys are really just like talking all day, every day for some of you, because I just feel like your thoughts are consumed by this person. And same with them. You are always on my mind. Distancing myself was nothing personal. Let's just have fun. I can't wait to touch you again. Or maybe for the first time. You will hear from me again. I've been feeling very lonely lately. I am so excited to see you. So hopefully those resonate with some of you guys. We're going to close out this reading with some charms, letter and zodiac charms. So Spirit, which of these might apply to pile 3? Which of these might connect with them? Sorry if you guys hear barking. That is the neighbor's dog. Okay. So pile 3 for zodiacs, you guys got Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Leo, Pisces again, Leo again, Scorpio, all of the water signs showing up here, and Capricorn. And then for letters, you guys got Y, Q, Z, J, G, N, U, M, B, and R. So hopefully those connect with you in some way. It could be you or your person's initials. It could spell something out. This could be your person's sun sign, or maybe their big 3. But whatever the case may be, even if these don't resonate and the rest of the reading did, that is completely fine. These are just a cherry on top for confirmation. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this reading, and hopefully it was helpful for you. If it was, I would love it if you left a like and subscribe for more content just like this. And if any of you guys, pile 3, are interested in a private reading from me, I will have my email in the description and also in the comment section so that you guys can contact me there for more information on my prices and services and everything like that. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Please don't forget to drink some water. I'm rooting for you. I'm wishing you all the best, and I hope you come back next time. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, well, hello, my beautiful friends who chose pile 4. So if you guys felt attracted to the Game of Thrones tarot and also this beautiful purple amethyst pendulum, then this reading is for you. The first thing that we're going to do for you guys, pile 4, is just draw a couple of cards to get a read on the overall energy that's currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 4's connection? What's happened between them? How are they feeling about each other? Etc. Ooh. Okay, wow. Immediately 3 pop out. So we have, 4 popped out actually. Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands, the Tower, the World, and the 2 of Cups. All right. So I definitely feel like this connection is a big deal for a lot of you. It's possible you've known your person for a long time and things have never really gone the way that you hoped. You know, I think that whenever you are in contact with this individual, things don't really progress as quickly as you would like them to, and you also feel like the relationship is built on very flimsy foundations or doesn't have enough time to build on the foundation until your person is sort of gone again. This could be an individual that you just have this endless cycle with where you're close and then you leave each other's lives and then you're close again. This could be someone who works a lot, maybe in different areas of the country or in different locations all around the world. You know, I'm sensing that there is a theme of travel here. Maybe your person just isn't in the same area as you for very long and they keep traveling away from you or something along those lines. I just feel like whenever you guys see each other, things don't really make that much progress. You know, I am definitely sensing that there is like a strong feeling like you guys have kindred spirits and there is a mutual attraction. With this 2 of Cups coming forward here, I always see that as a sign of mutual emotions. You know, I think that you have just this very powerful attraction to your person because you feel like you can relate with them on the deepest of levels. There's just a lot of chemistry. The conversation flows very quickly and very generously. You know, there's a lot of energy and it's just flowing without any obstacles, without any hindrances. When you guys speak with each other, it just feels like you're really vibing and you really understand where the other person is coming from. And I do think that the attraction is mutual and also the desire is mutual. I think you guys might feel like your person's very distant from you, like you don't really know where they stand, or you don't really know what they want, or whether or not they want something deeper with you. But I do think that your attraction is really mutual, and your person does think about you and they miss you, and they really desire to spend time with you. But let's go ahead and read a little bit more into why maybe you guys can't stop thinking about your person, pile 4. Ooh, so we have the Ace of Cups. Again, I'm definitely sensing a very mutual energy here where you guys are just overflowing with excitement toward each other. And I'm sensing if there have been obstacles to this relationship, they've been mostly external and circumstantial rather than like issues between the two of you, where the feelings aren't mutual or something like that. I think that a big reason you can't stop thinking about this person is because there's a lot of divine timing involved here. You know, the World and the Two of Cups, you know, there's some sort of destiny happening here, some sort of soulmate connection, and a tether and a bond that's tying you together, whether or not you are together in the 3D. I'm sensing some sort of telepathic 5D communication happening here. Maybe it isn't even just that you guys are longing for each other or wish to communicate something to each other, but can't, which is usually why a telepathic connection forms. But I'm sensing that it's because the feelings for each other are so alive and strong and vibrant that you just can't stop thinking about each other. Cards are popping out too. It's feeling like the energy is very strong. Yeah, we have that 3 of Wands. We have the Hermit coming forward here. It seems like you guys are sort of separated by force. Definitely still getting a vibe of travel. Maybe your person's far away from you, and so there's sort of that distance and you're not really sure what's to come next. With the Hermit coming out, this is Virgo energy. So we have the 7 of Swords and the Page of Wands, also one more card than usual popping out here. Definitely a strong energy. But I feel like there's this aspect of waiting for this connection. You're waiting for an opportunity. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You know, you're waiting for some sort of message or opportunity that allows you to move this connection forward. I think that because of the circumstances here, both you and your person know that there is some sort of unspoken aspect to the energy. There are emotions, there are feelings, there are desires that have gone uncommunicated, and so that's why they're so heavy on your mind, is because you just wish you could blurt them out and express yourself and tell your person how you feel, just because you feel that way and you feel strongly and you wish you could just get it out so that they know, and so that you can know where you stand and you can know how they feel. And I think your person feels the same way. I think there's just this mutual longing. You both are just sort of sitting and waiting until this opportunity where you can truly communicate. But I think there's this destined timing here where you're alone right now and you're both sort of isolating yourselves. But, you know, we have this crow coming forward here. And if you've seen Game of Thrones, it's the three-eyed raven. And this sort of is telling me that the both of you are psychically seeing that the other person has feelings, that the other person is going to be returning, that there is going to be more to come with this connection, and that there are these really strong mutual emotions. You know, there could be a strong psychic energy that's connecting you guys right now, and this could be a harbinger from spirit that a lot of you should trust your intuition and trust your gut feelings toward this relationship, because they are really coming through strongly through your third eye and from spirit. You know, I am feeling like there is something that was left unsaid, and I think your person really desires to tell you something, as much as you desire to tell them something. There's a conversation that needs to be had here, an honest conversation. without considering any other obstacles or extenuating circumstances that might be a hindrance to the connection moving forward. You need to be able to fearlessly express how you feel. And until you can do that, I think you're still going to get this just tugging, gnawing energy that you just want to be connecting to and talking with your person, pile 4. But let's take a look at the Island Time Wellness Oracle. What does pile 4 need to know about their connection? What's to come? What is the nature of this connection? Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. I think a big self-expression might be coming forward. Not enough, frustrated, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. I feel like definitely you guys are in a place of insecurity right now, questioning yourself, your intuition, your person's feelings. And I think that this love call energy, your person's expression of their emotions, that might really assuage your doubts here. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. I think you both are doing that. That might be a big reason you're like connected right now. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, living in the moment, having fun. I think maybe you guys are trying to move on because there's no chance for things right now with some distance happening. Or some other obstacles, so you're trying to just move on, and I feel like that is the energy you're supposed to be in right now, but at the same time I think you're not going to be successful in that endeavor because your person is going to try and sort of connect with you. Yes, sudden change, shocking news, lightning, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Not today. Not dealing, avoiding conversation. Still upset. Maybe you guys are still upset about something, but I think that'll be resolved. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting. Yeah, heart with a key, welcoming love, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. Yes, I feel like you guys are sort of in this phase where you're so frustrated with your person. Something just happened in this connection that made you really doubt yourself. You didn't know where they stood or what was on their mind or what they were thinking. And maybe you even feel like they were being disrespectful with how unwilling they were to share those things with you. But I feel like out of nowhere, they might come sweeping back into your life and tell you everything that's been on their heart. And I think that's the reason that you guys are still connected to each other, is because that is coming forward. You're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. Yeah, I think that there's this potential that's been building up, this energy that's been building up, and it's ready to pop. Confidence is your key to success. Maybe some of you guys are dealing with a law of assumption type deal where your self-doubt is actually what's causing delays here with your person expressing themselves. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Be bold and make the first move. Remember that you're co-creating your reality. If you're trying to manifest something, maybe there's a more practical move that can be made to move things along, you guys. Because I'm getting that a lot of you guys are connecting with your psychic self, your higher self. You know, I think a lot of you guys are getting some intuitive messages that you're meant to be hearing from your person. You're meant to be connecting with your person. So what are you doing to move that along? You know, you're coming here for confirmation for these gut feelings. You know, I feel like you're here. You clicked on this video because you feel this gut feeling. You already had a hope in your heart for what these messages were going to say, because you have this gut feeling for what these energies mean and for why your person keeps coming up in your mind. But it's like, I think Spirit needs you to know that it's time to stop seeking confirmation. It's time to trust yourself, trust what you know, and that your person still has more to say to you and that there's still more to come. And now try and find a practical plan of action to sort of start pursuing that. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Communication is key, bottom of the deck energy here, new moon in Gemini. So that's very beautiful. I think communication is definitely coming. There's some sort of resolution, some sort of understanding coming forward. a woman holding a coin. Maybe someone's going to come forward making an offer. Maybe it could be you guys. Second chakra. Maybe there's some sexual energy going on here. All tied up. You know, again, I'm sensing there's some sort of circumstantial situation where there isn't really the best opportunity for this connection right now, and that might be part of the reason that things are stagnant. Envy. The Temple Path. Healer of the Ages. So I feel like you are going to be a healing presence in your person's life. You know, a lot of the time, some people are, you know, you're interested in someone because they're going to be a healing presence in your life, but I'm sensing pile 4 that you guys are going to be a very strong healing presence in your person's life. And I think that you're meant to be in their life for a reason. You're meant to sort of help them release some limiting beliefs, some limiting perceptions. And I think that your journey with finding wisdom and finding personal understanding is going to be really helpful for your person. And I'm also sensing that you guys know that. I'm feeling like you guys just have this strong gut feeling. You know exactly what's happening, but you still need confirmation. And it's important to just feel confident in yourself and confident in knowing what's to come. But this envy card here, I'm sensing that you guys are you're strongly connected to abundance. And there are people who wish that they were. People in your life that you've known in the past, that you know right now. You know, they can see your connection to abundance and they're not very happy about it. They sort of are preying on your downfall. Maybe you did something to hurt somebody in your past. Or it's just there's someone who is like resentful that you would get blessings and they wouldn't. You know, so I feel like there's someone sort of giving you the evil eye right now, and who sort of wants a negative energy to enter into your life. I feel like maybe this is a bit irrelevant to the reading, but I think that there is a strong energy that is resentful of you. It's important to know when privacy is necessary, especially when it comes to success, because there are people who really are preying on your downfall, pile 4, because you have such a strong connection to abundance. And it's important to remain confident and recognize where your feelings of self-doubt are coming from, because I think there are people who really want you to question yourself and doubt yourself because they don't understand why you deserve such beautiful blessings. But to close off this reading, you guys, let's get some channeled messages from your person. We're just going to draw a bunch and then read them all at once. But Spirit, what does pile 4's person want to say to them? Which of these messages are true to pile 4's person? Which of these messages are true to pile 4's person? Okay. All right. Pile 4, what does your person want to say to you? There are obstacles between us that you can't see. Your eyes melt me. I am so grateful for how patient you are with me. You meant a lot more to me than I let on. You are worth fighting for. I love you. It makes my heart flutter when you show signs you care. I have nothing against you. I have great memories with you. I am planning to reconnect with you when I am ready. I know you are the one for me. Wait for me. You can make me smile like a little kid. Your touch drives me crazy. I believe in you. You make me so happy. And I have scars you don't know about. So hopefully those connected with some of you guys. Hopefully that brought some clarity for a lot of you. I know for these messages, sometimes they resonate in just really specific ways. So hopefully that happened for you guys. The last thing that we'll do, pile 4, is just draw some letter and zodiac charms to help get some confirmation. Here, which of these connect to pile 4? Which of these might pile 4 resonate with spirit? Okay. So pile 4 for zodiacs, you guys got Libra, Pisces, Leo, Pisces again, Cancer, Libra again, and Gemini. And for letters, you got M, you got S twice, you got N, K, B, X, H, D, and W. And maybe some of these spells something out. This could be your person's sun sign or yours or their big 3. But these don't have to resonate. They're just a cherry on top for confirmation. If the rest of the reading resonated, then that is totally fine. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. If any of you guys are interested in a private reading from me, I will have my email in the description and also in the comment section, so you guys can contact me there for more information on my prices and services. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your reading, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please don't forget to drink water. I'm rooting for you. I'm wishing you the best, and I hope you come back next time. Okay, bye-bye.